It's your boy Cardiac Cat. We are in for another episode of Struggle Meals. And of course, I got my co-host Royal, the J Brothers, and we got two special guests. I got my boy Sean Mack, and then I got my brother David on here. So I want to make sure that we have a nice, good, fun episode because I know we've been kind of on a hiatus as of late. So we sorry. Welcome back to it. And this is brought to you by, I almost said Pornhub. Pornhub, bro. Hey,
yes, we're
sponsored by Pornhub. Yes,
them
we're
too.
official.
Sponsored by the
Hub. Right. You know, are you ready? You know, you got to hit it like that. So we got a few things. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. So this is called the recap episode because we got a few things we have to go over. But, you know, I got to start it off right. Sir Royal the Eighth, tell me what is your struggle world for the day?
So I think my man's got it in his name. He said the Jaguars' new tight end. We have to talk about my boy Tim Tebow being signed to the Jags as a tight end, a position that he absolutely refused to play coming out when he was drafted. He had some success as a quarterback for the Denver Broncos, won a playoff game against the number one defense in the league when they played the Steelers. But I thought it was interesting that him and Urban Meyer are being reconnected down there in Jacksonville because the boy has never played tight end a day in his life. And for him to get a one-year deal, it felt a little bit like some guys weren't going to get an opportunity because of the name recognition. And I feel like this is a ticket thing. I feel like they're doing this to put butts in the seats, you know, because motherfuckers going to come to the game if Tim Tebow is playing, especially in Jacksonville. I think he went to Bowls down there. But yeah. So Tim Tebow, if he's there, then people gonna show up. So I think that was part of the reason why the Jags did it.
So
where did he go?
I know. Yeah, Sean just disappeared on us.
Oh God, the man got warped.
Right.
I'm with you, North Shore 9, bro. Like that. I'm over it.
Yo,
there he is.
Yeah. So Sean, you just felt some way about that, huh?
Yeah, bro. I'm not a big fan of people not earning opportunities. Like, what has Tim Tebow done to deserve the right to play tight end for an NFL football team? That man out to the panel. Like, I don't care what he did in college.
The man prayed on this. He prayed for this. Okay, so let me just start it off right with you. First of all, I'm open to the idea. Yes, I think it's a great business decision. Even if he just needs to make the roster for it to be to me, he has to make the roster to make it a business decision where everybody's going to be in the seats. Because I feel like I can't stand the Gators, but I can say y'all, the fan base for a Gator fan, y'all come everywhere. Like y'all come in fleets. So I respect it to the highest when it comes to that. So no, bring him. See what he can do. I mean, it's interesting to have Trevor Lawrence have another weapon out there. But that man prayed for that job.
He's not a damn weapon, bro. He's Tim Tebow. He played quarterback. He doesn't play tight end. How is he a weapon?
We don't know, but we're gonna find out. He's either he gonna do bad or he gonna do good.
To be fair, look at the tight end room.
Oh no!
I like the one-liner. I don't know if his phone is down or not, but as soon as he said it, just kind of dipped.
Go on.
I kind of feel like it's weird that Urban Meyer will bring him in, and it also makes it kind of squint my eyes like, all right, what you planning? Like because everybody, exactly like you said, everybody knows Tim Tebow's never played tight end, so it's just like, why is he coming back in the league after how many years, whatever, to play tight end? It's just like, why? Like you said, opportunity. It's plenty of young guys out there who's probably a way better tight end than Tebow would be. So it's just like, what's going on?
I agree. I think there's like a Zach Ertz that I wish we could have traded for or something like that. I would have been okay with that, or draft a high-end tight end, and we didn't do that. Actually, the Steelers got who I wanted. So
it's not like what's the market for Tim Tebow at tight end? Was there anybody else even thinking about signing him at the position?
Nah,
you can't. They're not. The Jags aren't the only team that need tight end help, and I'm pretty sure that nobody looked in Tim Tebow's direction, bro. Like, I don't understand what it's done.
It helps when you're Meyer's neighbor.
You know, there's some conspiracy going on. Oh, you're just my neighbor now.
Not to mention that the tight end room is trash. So I guess, well, you're not going to get in a quarterback.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yo, Sean's nickname will be Lightcrawler around there because he just keeps reappearing and coming back, bro. That shit is funny.
Maybe they need another tight end. I'm gonna finish it for you.
But no, honestly, you're right, Sean. Welcome back.
Bro, I'm dying over here.
Yo, we just nicknamed you to Lightcrawler, bro. You just vanish and then come back to life, bro. It's all good.
Man,
but no,
it is killing me.
I just want to see how it goes. I think it'll be fun.
Okay, I did it that time.
Yo, I just want to see what's gonna happen, man. Every mind's gonna have a plan for it. Wildcat and tight end formation. Let's do
it. No, I don't think. I think that should be the end of that, though. Like, I don't.
We gonna find out very soon.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and go to the next thing here. Jay, what is your struggle meal of the week, my brother?
All right, so it's not even a struggle meal. It's like a struggle hood baby classic snack thing.
Oh man.
Okay.
So, hey, don't get too excited now. It ain't nothing that serious.
Cheese.
Yo,
the big reveal.
We got the honey bun, bro.
Oh my god, yo, the honey bun though. Like, has anybody ever put butter on a honey bun and warmed it up?
No.
Butter on the honey bun, no. I ain't never put butter on a honey bun. But at the fair, I did have a fried honey bun, and that was life-changing.
That's Max.
They had it for 1 year.
You said a fried honey bun?
Fried honey bun.
Yo, okay. I kind of want to know what's that like.
Delectable.
The question
is, that time he's gone.
Fried butter, yes or no?
No.
No, I won't do it. Not fried butter. You lost your mind. You lost your mind.
I just wanted to feel the question.
I'm about to say, man, you have my attention. Like, what's going on here?
That's real. Fried butter is real.
It's
fried butter.
It's just a shell of friedness around butter, and you just kind of eat it.
You might as well just have dough and with melted butter on it. That's what it is.
You might as well just die.
Right?
Yeah.
Why are you eating a stick of butter? Why do people think butter tastes that good? Eat it fried.
No, that's nasty.
But she loves it though.
How do you put butter in an air fryer?
Put it in the air fryer.
Oh god!
You have to freeze it. You freeze it, and then you make the batter, and then you put it in the air fryer.
No, like it doesn't. You would have to freeze it twice. Like I feel like it's one of them things. It's like when you deep fry ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
That's good.
Deep fried ice cream is good.
Those concepts don't make sense to me. I don't understand how you keep the consistency if you're dunking something.
What don't make sense to me is fried Coca-Cola.
Yo,
and fried Pepsi.
No, fried Oreos is the shit. You're right, Natasha. You are right. Fried Oreos is lovely.
Fried Oreos, fried Snickers,
fried Snickers, fried Reese's Cup. Sorry,
bro, y'all are fat, bro. Like I've never started this man's gonna be fried.
It's the fair, man. The fair, man.
They got it.
Son keeps coming back.
Yo, first of all, y'all didn't catch the name change.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what it is.
But no, deep fried butter, Justin. That's fat to me. Like that is no way I would eat that. Like,
literally fat.
That's like the equivalent of eating like deep fried fucking mayo. I can't do that, man. That's a no go.
Somebody's out there eating some deep fried mayo. Somewhere.
Probably someone white.
As we speak, they're like, as they're eating, they're like, somebody's talking.
Somebody's talking shit.
Oh my god! Right. So Justin, you know we gotta ask you what's your National Justin Day today? What you got?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. This was kind of tame, but today is National Shrimp Day.
Oh, that's
chew on that.
Shit. I love some
And in
fucking shrimp.
honor of National Shrimp Day, what's your favorite shrimp dish out of all the ones you can think of?
My favorite what now?
Favorite shrimp?
Yes, your favorite dish that includes shrimp. What is it?
Salmon.
What?
Salmon.
All right.
Salmon, some mashed potatoes, and some broccoli.
What's your favorite type of burger? Chicken. Where do you get salmon from?
Favorite type of dish with shrimp? Salmon. All right.
Yeah, I'm like,
I like fried shrimp, boiled shrimp, baked shrimp, shrimp kebabs.
hey, Sean said, before Sean said shrimp and grits, that is a
There you go.
I didn't say that because Sean's allergic.
Sean internet allergic to this strain. I've been keep jumping about it.
I'm allergic to shrimp and shellfish as well. But I wasn't always allergic, so that's what makes it even worse. But for me, I gotta say, nah, it's me. I'm like a female. I like pasta, so like some scampi.
So like Alfredo. Yeah.
Nah, Alfredo. I ain't basic. I need shrimp scampi.
No struggle. Hey, no struggle meals over there. Shit.
I need that scampi.
I got some peanut butter. I got some peanut butter jelly right now. What you mean?
I would take that basic pasta. I need the peanut.
I need it.
No. I don't eat Alfredo. I eat linguine.
Linguine, yeah. hey, I don't eat that panini shit. What you say?
No.
Penne? I don't eat no penne around
I
this
eat
bitch.
bow tie noodles, boy.
Okay, right. Hey, exquisite ass motherfucker.
All my cheeses you can't pronounce.
Right.
I don't eat cheddar.
Gouda and what's that? Manchester? What's it? Manchester? What is it?
Maggiano.
It's Manchester's.
Manchester and Kobe Jack, and man, you go the whole roll.
Man, I wish I was here when I had made some. I think I actually made Alfredo, but I used actual cheeses. So I was in here with a cheese grater, like trying to shred it myself. I'm just like, who does this, bro? Like,
he's like fucking Ratatouille with that shit. Like,
I was trying to be fancy and it just failed. I was like, I should have just bought the sauce.
I failed.
You stupid. So, all right, y'all boys. Like, I've given everybody a chance to everybody that's listening. Spoiler alerts on everything. I see Sean left. He's like, man, forget this. I don't want to I can't handle these spoiler alerts. But nah, real talk. Let's talk about the Mortal Kombat movie. I do want to start off on a few things. So I know, Justin, you haven't seen all of it, but I'm gonna start with you right now for what you saw. So tell me how you feel about the movie itself.
Okay. So from my perspective, I guess it was okay. I mean, it could have been a little better, but like it wasn't hot booty garbage, but it wasn't like the second coming. So, you know, it's right there in the middle. Mediocrity. Final answer.
Okay, so I am going to ask as like is movie critic wise, what would you rate this movie far as action wise and maybe just a storyline? I'm going to just give it 2.
Okay. The action was pretty well done, but the storyline kind of didn't make sense, at least to me, but from what I saw. But I don't know, you know.
So what's your rate?
Yeah, let's your rate.
Right. I completely forgot. My rate would definitely be like solid 5.5
for the story and the
5.5
like all together as a whole.
No, just
5.5 for the story, but a 8 for the action.
Okay, I'll take that. Okay. So yeah, Sean. I mean, you watched it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you got? I mean, who's your?
My favorite's always going to be Sub-Zero.
You about to cut out, bro. Hurry up.
Yeah, 5 seconds.
8 for action, 5 for story.
Yo, I'm with you. I'm a Sub-Zero fan as well, man. I mean, honestly, David, who'd you want to see? Who did you want to see? Like, what do you rate it as well?
Okay, so I'm biased because I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. I fucking loved it. I don't care. I didn't come here for the story. I was like, I didn't even know there was gonna be a story. I just came from motherfuckers getting killed, and they delivered. So I don't care. Like people can say it's bad all you want. It's like all the Mortal Kombat movies been bad. I still enjoy them. It's like people are still watching them, so it's like. So I rate that. I was happy to see Zero. I'm gonna rate it. I was happy to see Sub-Zero, so I'm gonna rate it. Story. The action was like you said, 8 out of 10. The story, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little puzzled. I'm like,
What?
so I'm gonna rate the story like a 4 because they just was just like, fuck it, just like okay, well we're gonna say that Sub-Zero speaks Japanese and English and Chinese. Why?
My boy was OP as fuck in the movie. My boy was OP.
And Scorpion can only speak Japanese. The only English words he says the whole movie is "get over here."
I'm like, where did you learn "get over here" from?
He learned it in hell. He learned it in hell.
I think honestly,
English and everywhere else but Earth.
Yo, I mean, I feel like that's what. Okay, I feel like that's what Sean keeps reappearing and coming back. Like the depths of it. Like you're in internet hell, bro. I understand, but we're gonna get you out.
Next time, I'm gonna go into work. I'm gonna do this at work. I'm use their Wi-Fi.
Shit.
Can't believe it.
Yo, okay, so
see, it was fine for the first 30 minutes we were doing this in the pre-show, and now all of a sudden, okay.
Right, the whole time before we started, it was
we were good. And then now it's like, oh, let's fuck Sean because Sean deserves it.
So we have a few things because I know Jay, I know you still haven't watched it, so you probably seen like different trailers and things like that. I mean, Royal, I'm gonna go before you. Go ahead and tell me how you truly feel because you were back with the start of the Mortal Kombat days, with the Sega and things like that. So come on, tell me how you feel about it.
Yeah, I'm with Dave. I thought that was the best fucking video game movie of all time. Story, I give the story a 10. All the plot holes in that bitch, I filled it in my imagination.
Fuck him.
I don't care. I do not care about
who cares.
Cole is a wasted character to me. Cole is not.
For new people who are introduced to this universe, Cole pretty much gave them a vessel so that they can see themselves and learn what the Mortal Kombat universe was all about. But I don't care about Cole Young. I care that they used him as a skateboard to get from one fight to the next. That's all. And the dialogue in the movie, I heard finish him. I heard fatality. I heard flawless victory.
That's it.
Listen, bro. It was a masterpiece. Okay, it was a masterpiece. I loved it, bro. And somebody said that they were disappointed in how they portrayed Liu Kang. Liu Kang is another vehicle to get from one fight to another, and now one movie to the other. They just needed to do enough in this movie to get a second one with a bigger budget so they can try and do more with it. But as far as this first one, 10 out of 10, 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, perfect.
I'll watch it again. I'll be happy.
I've watched it 4 times to try and find what's wrong.
Oh my God.
All this negative stuff I heard, I watched it 4 times to try and not have a good time watching it. But when Kung Lao was on that bitch back like a surfboard and rammed her head smooth through that spinning ass,
that was it. Yes. I agree with that.
A lot of people don't know either. Like a lot of some of the subtle fights. If you listen, you can hear the old like Mortal Kombat theme song. And I was like, and I was watching Miko. I was like, you heard the song? He was like, nah. I was just like, see, attention to detail, bro. You gotta listen. You gotta listen.
You gotta see with the third eye.
If you listen to the background, my brother, you will hear that. You will hear.
You will just listen. You will.
You got to be here with the Mortal Kombat. You got to be here with it, brother.
No, I'm not gonna lie. To me personally, boy, I ain't gonna lie. You already know Purple Sage had Purple Sage alert, okay?
Yes,
bro,
indeed.
Bro, Purple Sage alert. Melina?
That's the best she's ever looked.
Right. Hey, look, hey, you can gobble me up all you want.
Oh, God.
You can gobble me up.
I can already see Trev now. As soon as she was on top of Sonya Blade when she was licking that thing, she was like, yeah, girl. She started opening up all sides of her mouth with extra teeth. How wide you could get that thing, girl? Last ass. Like, she had razor teeth, Trev.
Hey.
All right. That's all right. You need me to sharpen those things for you, baby?
I'm like, bring that Venus flytrap here, girl. Do it.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Hey, yeah, bro. Like, so okay, I got a quick question while we're still on the Mortal Kombat subject. I want to ask everybody who is their favorite character from the movie, except for Jay, who hasn't watched it. Who's your favorite character?
I can still say my favorite character, even if I ain't seen the movie. It wasn't gonna change anyway.
It was Scorpion.
Yeah, you already know.
If you seen the movie, you know that Scorpion was in the beginning of the movie and at the end of the movie.
That don't matter. That means he didn't need to be in the middle because that's how important he is. He's important enough for the beginning and the end. He ended the movie and started the movie. That's it.
Fair enough.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
So we'll work our way around. So Trav, start with you, bro.
It will be sorry, let me get this other side hat reverse. It will be OP0. that was my favorite character. Sub-Zero is my favorite character. And what's still rocking some shit out there, man. Let me tell you. That shit was just raw. He just came out there doing whatever he wanted to do on that whole scene. Every scene. Did whatever. Come on, man. OP0.
That he was OP, they legit, like at the end of the movie was kind of like, hey, look, we finna split off and then we gonna go ahead and take people one-on-one. They was like, what about Sub-Zero? Like, nah, folks. We gonna leave him for the end. We gonna leave him for the end. We gonna jump his ass. Sean, who was your favorite character in the movie, bro?
Sub-Zero.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Justin.
Always.
I'd probably have to go with the same. I mean, not gonna lie. Not because I'm riding, but Sub-Zero was kind of badass.
Yeah, he was fire shit. Dave?
Okay, so I'm not gonna say none. I'm not gonna say Sub-Zero. My real favorite character was Kung Lao because y'all disrespecting my boy. Even though he got his soul sucked out, bro. Bro was out there giving the hands, killing motherfuckers. Like he was the first person I think killed somebody in that bitch.
It had the hardest intro of the whole movie.
I agree.
Sub-Zero was in there giving Liu Kang them hands. Like, I ain't gonna count. Then you seen that hat come around that corner, and then that boy Kung Lao came up out that flow. I was like, oh, he ready.
When I seen that, I was like, it's game time. I was like, yeah. Sub-Zero, and I ain't gonna lie, Sub-Zero is my favorite MK character. In that movie, oh no, Kung Lao took that. Like bro was really the only one that was out there giving hands and was confident. He was like, bro, what's good? You want something? Like,
first
he could have beat Sub-Zero.
No.
All of y'all asleep. I just want to put that out there. Y'all got some good answers. My favorite character, you know it. Kano was getting with everybody goddamn problem in that movie.
Kano was this man had carried the whole movie to me. Kano was too funny.
Bro, listen, Kano was telling you about you, your mammy.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck who you was. He was snapping on everybody, bro. When that boy got in there and called Raiden Gandalf, bro, I died laughing.
Kano went off on everybody, bro. I respect that so much from him because that man was funny as hell. Not gonna lie.
Last thing before I let it move on, bro.
Yeah.
And then when Melina had told she licked Sonya blood, it was like you not even a chosen one. And then she like disappeared. Kano growled. It was like, yo, you good enough for me, bitch. Like and beating Sonya ass in that movie.
Oh shit, that's funny though. Oh shit, Sonya fucking blades. Well, bitch, why are you here? Like that's what I felt.
Like
Sonya was getting right though. Like when her and Kano fought in that desert, she gave Kano had the work. Like, for real. Like,
why are you here?
To help the story move along. To help the story move along. They did Jax pretty bad too though, bro. They gave
with the baby arms, yo.
Baby hand.
That's my strong hand.
Bro, y'all trash as fuck out here. Got this man trying to lift this big ass rock with these little ass arms, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all try my dog.
They tried that man with that Steve Harvey mustache, though. They did. They did. Yo, that's so messed up. Like, honestly, God, man, he had what's those claws? Shit. It's like, you ever seen the show Zoids? It's like something you see on Zoids or some shit. Like,
it did look like the Red Ranger Tyrannosaurus Rex Zord.
Yes,
like, bro. Like,
yeah, like,
so crazy.
Bro, I'm done, man. But honestly, the movie wasn't bad. 6.5.
Yeah.
But the action, I give it 7.5, not 8. Yeah, so I'm with you. So yeah, moving forward to the next segment, y'all. So we got to talk about now. We need to change that to Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Sir.
You right. You
better put some respect on my boy Anthony Mackie right now. So Clarence, wait, what have you got to say right now? Yeah, look, this man.
Clarence had a real good marriage.
Look, let me tell you, this had so many like messages through the whole show, and honestly, I'm not even gonna start. I'm not even gonna start off, bro. I must, Sean. Why we see you? How did you feel about Captain America and the Winter Soldier all together? Like, how did you truly feel? Like, as far as
loved it.
Okay.
The only thing I knew going in that Sharon was going to be, well, not going in, but I knew Sharon was going to be powerful.
There we go. That's what I asked him. Okay, so piggyback off that, David, what you got, man?
I probably liked it a little bit. I don't want to say a little bit more, but it kind of touched home a little bit more for me because I was in the military,
right?
And especially the last episode, it was a good episode altogether. A good series altogether. Like, they really got the I guess the concept of working for the government and stuff like that, and how the government perceives you. Like, Captain the John Walker,
yes.
how they portrayed him as an officer. How they portrayed him as an officer. That really is how like the military be. You know what I'm saying? And funny enough, what they did to him.
Right.
When after he killed that guy, it's probably something they'd do that because it's just like he wasn't technically, well, he was wrong, but he wasn't really technically wrong. The dude was like, ain't have no weapon, but whatever. But anyways, back to the last episode, it touched my heart because of what Anthony Captain America did for
black guy.
I can't remember Isaiah Bradley. There we go.
Yeah.
What it did for him and just showing him the legacy because it's a lot of heroes out there. Yep. that you guys probably will never ever hear about. Like some people that I've met, some people that just can't talk about the things that they've done. It's just like for somebody to be like, all right, well, we're gonna recognize you and recognize what Black people have been doing, in this country, especially fighting wars for years, making an impact on that to show like, hey, there were heroes out there that don't get enough shine as some of the white guys that were in the military that are some heroes, because those guys are heroes too. They did do a lot of stuff for this country, but it's not just them. You know what I'm saying? So that hit home for me. I really enjoyed it, and I was sad that it ended, but it did end on a real good note.
I agree, man. And it's a lot like that. As far as a black, you was a black soldier. You're a black soldier. You know what I mean? You could have been. It would have been sad if you were the one that did something like just save someone or save the entire country, and then they just throw you in jail, bro. Like that's I would hate to see something like that, but it did happen, and it's to me, it's just you being tested on and things like that. It just makes you feel like we're not human, man. Like we're just an animal. So I'm glad how things turned out. Just like, and then another controversial question that even I talked to Veronica about one time. She was basically telling me that her friend felt like who would want to be Captain America? What black man in their right mind want to be Captain America? And I was like, nah, like at the end of the day, right? Who doesn't want to resemble that now? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's about, this is like a bridge between just how Americans are and how a black man is now. Now he's literally the face of America in this universe. You know what I mean? I love seeing it. I
like the way that they depicted like actual African American life. Like the situations that they had in there were like real life situations. Him and his sister trying to go get a bank loan. You ain't getting this bank loan. I don't give a fuck what you did for this country. It's like you do that kind of shit, and then on top of that, like the situation where him and Bucky go see Isaiah Bradley for the first time. Right. They come out there in the middle of the street having this disagreement, and then the cops just show up and immediately, try and assist what's going on with Bucky. Right. And then just made Sam out to be the villain out the gate. Yeah. Like those aren't situations that happen to everybody every day, but those are real life situations that black people have to deal with. And I think it was nice to see it represented on screen for something that they knew would be controversial, be this popular or whatever. And so the way that they handled those situations was great. But overall, like just as a show itself, I like the storyline, bro. I like the way they are. I like Zemo was the guy to me. I was fucking with Zemo.
Yo, release the Zemo dance cut. I want to see it, man. Release the dance cut.
But yeah, like the Zemo, and then like the biggest surprise for me that I loved was when the Dora Milaje showed up, and they gave that boy Zemo. Yes. Oh, they gave John Walker. They gave John Walker the ass whooping that everybody wanted to give him after episode 1.
Right,
boy, they towed boy ass up. Bro,
that was beautiful.
Bro, you talking about giving him a 2-piece and a biscuit? That was giving it to him, boy.
They weren't even super soldiers on the looking stupid.
Yeah, boy, let me tell you, that was an ass whooping for the ages. I loved it. I love to see a woman in action, boy. Goddamn. Love it.
See Zemo getting his ass towed up. Just to see John Walker get his ass beat.
Yeah.
I wasn't Zemo just chilling in the background.
Yeah, okay, enjoy it, right, exactly.
That bit got right on up out of there too, boy.
Then he El Chapo'd it.
So speaking of which, as far as just the Marvel universe, cinematic universe, of course, I want to throw out that Loki is coming out in June, fellas, and I'm really excited to see this type of Loki, to see how far he's gonna go with his shenanigans he got going on, and the costumes as of late. With what has been very accurate. Well, I mean, I think through the whole 10 to 15 years now. I think 10 to 15 years. How many years it's been now? For 11? Okay.
12.
Okay. Their outfit, the costumes have been perfect. Like, I've not seen any outfit that was like, I don't like it. Everybody's been good. So now I'm excited to see how Loki's going to be. But yeah, let's talk about these movie trailers that came out, Jay, I know you actually shared it first on the Marvel trailers. So what you more excited to see of that?
So, all right. So honestly, I want to see Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, because after Iron Man 3, when they first showed that ugly ass Mandarin in there.
Oh my god!
That was disgusting. I wanted to stop watching the whole movie, to be honest. After I seen that nigga on there, I feel like that needs serious redemption. So that's what I'm waiting for.
I feel you on that. What about you, Just?
I'm gonna go with Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, because the concept just seems super awesome, and I always love Doctor Strange, so I want to see it so bad.
I feel you on that. That sounds like it's gonna be crazy, because hearing that whole Spider-Man, all the I think Spider-Man's gonna be in the movie.
I think so too.
Yeah. So, hey, speaking of Spider-Man, hey, David, I know. Hey, David, I know you're a Spider-Man fan. So how you feeling? Like, what movies you ready to see?
You know what? I'm ready to see Spider-Man, because it's supposed to have Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, which I liked all their movies. Like I felt like they were all good. They all did. Like people try to say they're the best. I feel like they're all good. They all did their thing. So
I think Andrew Garfield was the better one to me personally.
I think he captured.
He's the worst.
No.
He was a bad Peter Parker. He was a good Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just like Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire was a good Peter Parker. He was a good Spider-Man as well. But it was just like in the suit, he wasn't like kind of like how Spider-Man is. But Andrew Garfield is.
Oh no!
The sarcastic, jokey, like I'm still kind of.
Yeah, froze up.
A dickhead Spider-Man. So I felt like he was a good one. So
Okay. All right.
I'm ready to see that. I'm ready for it.
I think part of what makes a good Spider-Man is you have to be able to sell me on the fact that you're Peter Parker. And that's why I think that Andrew Garfield is the worst one, because he couldn't sell me on being a nerd. Yeah, I get it. You're a decent Spider-Man, but you couldn't sell me on this power being given to somebody less than. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was sold with Tobey Maguire. There's no way in hell anybody could assume Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Like I think what's the kid's name now? The British kid.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Yeah, I think Tom Holland is the best actor of the three, so he's able to sell them both equally.
He 100% looks the part. Yeah,
and he feels more Spider-Man-y. And so I love what he's done with the character. So yeah, Garfield's the worst, but he wasn't terrible, and I'm excited to see him in that. But the movie that I'm most excited about.
Shit! I'm with you, man.
I got what direction they're gonna go in with that movie.
That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason for my excitement, Just
it can go anywhere, man. Because
they can
a lot
go
of people
anywhere.
say.
Go ahead.
A lot of people saying like they don't want to recast T'Challa, but it's just like there was another Black Panther after T'Challa, so it's just like it was two actually. It was a couple. So it was just like it was his sister, and there was another one. It kind of sucks because now like you won't see Storm and like him be married and stuff like that. Like I feel like they should recast the Black Panther, but they shouldn't recast T'Challa. Like T'Challa should stay dead. They should just have a whole nother person be Black Panther and so that. So I'm interested to see where they're gonna go with that, because I hear people talking about they might bring Killmonger back. Like I don't want that shit. I want somebody new. Like there are plenty of African guys who could play that part. Plenty of guys who could be Black Panther, and it's just like I know people are gonna like, because he died, they're gonna be like, I want to keep this sacred. It's like he's probably like one of those people that can like never play something else. Like he's like nobody else can play Wolverine. Like nobody else can play Iron Man. It's just like, come on now. Like it's like I want to see if somebody else can do it. It's like you got all these people that play Batman, but you don't want nobody else to play anything else. It's weird.
So I think one of the things that the multiverse allows them to do is that it allows them to explore a whole lot of options. Like one thing that I've heard is that they might possibly go back and get T'Chaka, the younger version of T'Chaka, bring him back to now and let him be the Black Panther now. I don't know how I like that idea. Like it's weird, but it seems like it could work with that kind of. I'm sorry, Natasha, I ain't put your comment up that long enough for nobody to read it. Who do y'all think will play the next Black Panther?
Morgan Freeman. Next question.
Boy, stop. But another thing that I've heard is I don't know if y'all know who New Rockstars is. I want to make sure I give them their credit, but they were talking about having multiple Black Panthers. So you'd have Okoye, you'd have M'Baku, and you'd have Nakia. All three of them carry the mantle of Black Panther until they're ready to pass the torch on to Shuri. Because I think Shuri is going to be the next choice for the primary Black Panther, but I think they have to guide that. They can't just throw her out there right now because it's going to feel forced. So I feel like they have to do something else. And I don't know, bro. Like y'all said, I'm very interested to see how they make that movie, how they navigate this space. And I think Ryan Coogler already has that figured out.
Yeah.
Well, you know how I'm gonna go with it, man. Like it hurts me to find a different Black Panther. Of course, Chadwick Boseman just did a superb job. Y'all know how anal I am about my comics, and especially having him be such an inspiration. So it hurts to see it, but I understand they got to move, and I think Shuri will do perfectly fine. And I agree, it should not be forced. I think she's probably going to be Black Panther maybe near the end of the movie. I mean, it's kind of one of those situations. It kind of looks like it's going to head in that direction anyway. And I did want to see the Storm collabo with the X-Men, with the MCU. So it hurts to see it, but I get where they're going. But you said about the Killmonger. I do want Killmonger to come back, but not as Black Panther, though. I want him to just be him.
Didn't he fall off a cliff? How is he going to come back?
No, he didn't fall off the cliff.
He got stabbed.
He's supposed to die on the cliff.
But it's not like they can bring. It's not like they can't bring him back to life. I mean, they already in Wakanda, bro. Like you can get shot and still be good. Right.
Yeah, I would say
you can do anything.
Endgame has opened the floodgates for anything that they want to do in the future in terms of explaining how that multiverse shit works and how they're able to time travel. I can literally go get anybody I want from any time period, pluck their ass up, and make them relevant in today's story.
You're right.
Like that's just how it's gonna work. They can bring anybody back.
Or like how they had at the end of WandaVision, she was using a dark hole. So now it's like Wanda can just take anybody out of any multiverse and bring them back. Like they could bring Black Panther. They can bring back Iron Man. They can bring back Captain America. They can bring back everybody because now once you introduce the Nexus being that really opens the door for all multiverse shenanigans. It's like, all right, y'all, we can fuck up as many times as we want. Multiverse, baby.
It's like the Flash.
The Flashpoint. So no, y'all are right though. I mean, Sean, just matter of fact, Sean, don't even answer. Just nod your head. Just nod your head. Now, Sean, what? Before we move on to that, so what movie do you want to see the trailer that came out?
Well, definitely Spider-Man. I do want to see Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumania solely for Kang the Conqueror.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm very excited for them to introduce him.
Yes.
Definitely. I feel like that he's going to be the next big bad.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. And they choosing the guy from I forgot his name, from Lovecraft Country. That's perfect. Like I can see it. I can see it right now. Like that's a perfect cast. Me, just to conclude it, I just want to see the Eternals. Like I really love the God. Yeah. I really like it. I like the God, the Celestials type situation. I just got to see some more history on what happened, how did certain things happen, and having Angelina Jolie playing Athena. I'm good with that. Yeah. I love it. So that's just my quick little observation. But yes, if anybody has Amazon Prime, please holler at me when it comes to watching Invincible. If you want to see the main character, you think the main character is always like the strongest person, always will prevail. And this movie, in this show, wrong. That's not going to happen. My boy Mark, shout out to my boy Mark Robinson for real. This dude look like Mark. He look like one of these kids he went to school with. I kid you not.
He really do.
He really like one of my homeboys back in the day. He looks just like Mark. Shout out to Mark. But God damn it, Mark gets his ass whooped faithfully, religiously. That shit is getting out of hand. So
continuously.
So Royal, I'm gonna let you take the reins on this one because I gotta hear how you feel.
So before, it's just a random occurrence that I stumbled across Invincible. I didn't know anything about it being a comic. I didn't know anything about it at all. So I just stumbled upon it, and it's like, okay, it's another superhero cartoon, something I'm finna fall asleep to. So I'm watching the first episode. I'm like, all right, yeah, I can do this. You know what I mean? Then at the end, that boy Omni-Man came in there and wrecked fucking. He was smashing bitches' heads open. He was laser beaming. He ripped somebody. I was like, bro. And I watched like, and then it was like that was the only episode, and so I caught it in the first week. So I was like, I gotta wait another week to see what's happening.
Well, no. Technically, it was 3 episodes off rip, was it not? Or 2 episodes off rip?
No, bro.
Yes, I thought it was. I could have sworn when it first came out, it was like 2 to 3 episodes already. Yeah, it was.
Bro. You was 2 to 3 weeks ass late. It was 1 episode, and I did not know what happened with them folks for a week, bro.
Yeah,
and I was, crazy. Bro. bro. And I'm telling you, like, it's just kind of like it was one of those shows where it was just like, damn, I'm really gonna be on an emotional roller coaster for this entire thing. And it kind of like took me through way. And then that last episode, the season finale, bro.
Oh my god.
Bro, it was one of the most heart-wrenching scenes to watch that man daddy hold him by his fucking neck.
Smash him through everybody.
Smash him through it. I don't want to kill anybody.
Hey, I'm not
blood, guts, people, organs flying in this man's face. Like, it gave me a real dad moment, bro. Like, I'm a dad of a little boy. Oh, you crying? Oh, don't worry about it, bro. I'm finna your ass on the ground. Hold your ass right here, and rammed his face through a train, killing people, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna cut to the chase on this part. If I have not met a character that said it smelled like bitch in here, Battle Beast was the fucking shit,
Bro. He's a monster, bro. He's a monster, and it's crazy because he's like real like important until like the final thing because he's like one of the only people that can like really kill like them. Like, kill them, like Mark
his lore is
Battle
wild.
Battle Beast is my favorite villain on this show. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I like a villain that will whoop your ass, and you bet you got in the fight. Like
I like the black guy.
The Stone.
The one who had Invincible help him take out the boss so that he could become the boss.
Become the boss.
I was like, I fucks with the way you think, brother.
Yeah.
Boss up, King. Boss up, King.
Bro, so, I gotta go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, I was gonna throw this out here. I'm not gonna lie. Well, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I will go ahead, David. I'll save it to the end because y'all gonna feel where I'm coming from. You'll see.
Man, we're talking about an emotional roller coaster. When Omni-Man was beating Mark ass,
bro,
beating the shit out of him, and the iconic meme now, and he was just saying, "You gonna die for the insignificant people." I'm like, damn, and he was just like, in 500 years, what else are you gonna have? This man, and it broke my heart. He said, "I'm gonna have you, Dad." I said, "Oh, damn,
bro,
that shit hit so hard. It hit Omni-Man hard. He was just like,
yeah."
I gotta go.
But a tear I'm tell you, it was a couple of things in that conversation that kind of hit home. Because when bro was like, "Don't you love mom?" and bro was like, "Yeah, I love her."
She's a pet.
But more like a pet. Like I was like, "Damn, Omni-Man."
Damn, she a cat.
Making Future proud.
Man, she a fish.
It's a rabbit.
A pet, bro.
Damn, bro.
You fuck your pets, man. He was
bestiality boy. That should be your new name.
I'm Sean. I know you haven't. Let's say I know spoiler alerts. I know you don't care. I know you know what happened. Sean, when you watch it, you don't even talk. When you watch it, I know if you talk, you know what happens. You teleport. So I'm not gonna lie, when you see it, it's gonna get like even worse, bro. Like every moment you're like, yo, this is bullshit. Like I think episode 6 was probably the most fucked up episode I've seen.
Definitely say episode 8. Episode
was
8
that?
Was the most
you're right. It was the third. Sorry, the third most fucked up thing.
6 is when Mark fought the battle. Hey, Miko.
There he is.
Is he asleep? You want to say hi to the podcast?
He won't do it.
Oh, we're gonna have another surprise guest.
Surprise guest, right? Yeah, he's not coming. Oh, is he coming?
Tell Sean's on. He wants to see me.
Hey,
What up? He can't hear none of y'all guys.
I know.
Everybody say, "Hey, Miko, hey!" Like.
Yo, my boy look like Elmer Fudd with the ball fade now. Like
Trevor roasting your ass, bro. He said you look like Elmer Fudd with a fade. He said, "I know Discount Trey Songz don't want these problems."
I fucking hate him.
He's claiming it.
You're right. Oh,
Your side of the bell.
Cause your fat ass was eating. All right, but
when we make it, Lord.
Yo,
Oh my god.
yo, that. Yeah, I will always love that fucking video. But honestly, what got me the most? What's Mark's girlfriend's name? I can't even think. Zazie B. Amber's a yo.
She's the worst, bro. She's the worst girlfriend.
The worst girlfriend for a superhero of all time. Not understanding as fuck. I felt that. I'm not gonna lie.
Mark is a simp, though, bro. Mark is a simp, bro. Like he just kept on.
He is because he took her back like easily.
Come on, Jay.
I'm gonna just be honest. That was the first black girl he ever dated, and he didn't want to fuck it up, so he was just
like that. He should have. As soon as he seen her come back to the door, mush, close the door. That's it.
Oh my god, she was not understanding whatsoever. First of all, when she hit you, when she was at the college, and she was like, "Well, where did you go, Mark?" I went for help. I was like, if you knew, then you knew.
Right.
I mean, you knew who he was. So why are we doing this? Just like, hey, I know who you are. I understand why you be understanding. Like, see, this goes right back to, see, it's triggering. It goes back to high school. See, some of these girls did not understand. It goes back to high school right now. They was not understanding.
I'm out here trying to save the world, baby.
Right. Come on, baby.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
What about saving our relationship?
Right.
Get your ass back home. Like, I gotta save the world. The world can blow up for all I care.
Yo,
Bitch, you live here.
Yo, I thought Frozo's wife wanted her evening to be ruined, but this bitch here, took it to another level. Okay, wasn't understanding. We're in a crisis, and you have the audacity, Harry Potter, and the audacity of this bitch had to really get back at this man for saving the world, bro. And she tried to come back at the end, yeah, bullshit. Right, look, I'm having flashbacks. You goddamn right. So I save bitches from cars, and it's still not enough. I'm trying to tell you. It's not enough. It's not enough.
So let's talk about another fucked up superhero family that came out. I don't know if anybody got a chance to check out Jupiter's Legacy on Netflix.
Yes.
Not yet. I haven't.
So I'll tell you like this. I ain't gonna spoil it for you, but it's not as brutal as Invincible, but it definitely. I don't know. It's a different way of telling a story of how you become superheroes. Like the way I don't want to give it away, bro, because y'all. So we'll talk about it later on. Just know that people out here reading the comments and everything. Put that on your watch list, and before you need to watch it before the next episode of Struggle Mills, because we're gonna talk about it when that.
The first episode.
Huh?
No, we're gonna talk about the whole series. It's 8 episodes.
It's 8 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, with the way we've been doing shows, it might be next month before we
right.
Before
we come back.
Yeah, we got for sure. We need to watch that. Hey, Sean, definitely watch that. Jupiter's Legacy is the shit.
Yep.
Yeah, you too, David. The shit. Watch it because I'm halfway through it. I'm invested for the most part, and I like the way it's going. It's telling a story from past and present. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. So yeah,
finish Invincible, then I'm gonna jump on Jupiter's Legacy.
There we go. That's what you should do right there. So just before we head out, guys, everybody, have y'all seen the Venom trailer with Carnage? This shit is wild. This shit is wild. I mean, honestly, to me personally, I love Venom in the sense of the person. I've never seen Venom with that much personality. I just love seeing it. It's so funny and it's disgusting at the same time. Venom was probably my favorite Spider-Man villain. And of course, you know I'm gonna bring it back to you, David. Spider-Man himself, of course. And then how you feel about the trailer, man? I know you were probably one. Matter of fact, you're the reason why I saw it, and I thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Yeah. I seen that shit and I was just like, I almost cried because it was so beautiful. And it's like I fuck with the first Venom movie. Of course they could have did more, but way better than Spider-Man 3.
Absolutely.
We're not gonna talk about it. I've seen that movie so many times. It's so bad, but it's
great
just like
movie.
Spider-Man 3?
Spider-Man 3, yeah.
Spider-Man 3 Spider-Man 3 is better than the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're not gonna lie here.
We're not
gonna lie.
They call me the struggle mill supervillain, bro, because I'll be ready to go. I'll be with the piss all the time.
No,
but yeah, I hated everything Andrew Garfield did as Spider-Man.
Really? But it was accurate. A lot of what Andrew Garfield
his villains were trash.
They were accurate. They were
all accurate. I don't know why they bringing Jamie Foxx back, because they probably got to find a reason to bring Andrew Garfield back.
That's true.
They should recast Andrew Garfield as the Amazing Spider-Man. he is almost I'm not even gonna disrespect Garfield like that.
Yes,
he's nowhere close to being as bad as fucking Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman.
Oh my God! You have to let her go.
The absolute pits of a Wonder Woman. You hear me?
At least she's pretty.
She's pretty.
At least she's nice to look at.
Wait. What's your issue with her being?
Bro,
don't do it.
David.
I gotta hear it.
Okay. Wait, David.
No problemo, David. I will tell you.
Wait, hold on. Why Nico talk about hold on?
Right,
all right, go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, this bitch is probably the worst actress I have ever seen in my life. Her only emotion is paper bag. That's the only one that this bitch got in her. The second thing is the story plot to Wonder Woman 1984 was the worst shit in the world, and to have a terrible actress as the lead of the worst fucking movie I've ever seen in my life, bro. Getting new powers in the middle of the movie that you didn't have in Batman versus Superman or the Justice League movie. Now all of a sudden the bitch can fly and ride on lightning waves and making it that she conveniently lost years later after she did that. Then, bro, it's not. I don't know if it's much more as Gal Gadot as it is the movies made around. No, it's Gal Gadot ass too, bro. She's fucking terrible, bro. She don't sound like Wonder Woman. She don't fight like Wonder Woman. When she do her little bracelet clicky thing, it's more cheerleadery. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more like her arms got to flare out like this, and then she do it, as opposed to looking like an Amazon, bro. The Amazons are fierce warriors. Gal Gadot is a cheerleader, bro, and I don't want to see a cheerleader being the future queen of the Amazons, bro. It just don't make no sense. Oh, you Gal Gadot #1 fan? Get your ass out. Like we ain't having that. ASM was definitely better than ASM. Whatever, bro. I don't care what you talk about, Rico.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
All right, so nah. I feel like it's more or less like I get what you're saying, but I feel like that was more or less not her, but more or less the direction of the movie and what the directors wanted.
Thank you.
Because they were shitty. Like WB was shitty. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if Kevin Feige directed that shit, they could put her in a better direction. Like I feel like she was casted perfectly. Like she looks the part. She looks like Amazon. This is playing, but I feel like the direction, and maybe she didn't do her research enough on the actual thing. Because like her riding lightning. I mean, she a god, but no, she wasn't doing that shit. But it's just like that's probably like a director who made that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
you know, he sound like a dude who making excuses for Gal Gadot because she's pretty.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's what you're doing.
I mean, you just told me she was a terrible actress, but it's just like you're not telling me like and like what and how was she a terrible actress? Like what did she do wrong?
Okay,
like,
so did you see the scene? Did you see the scene when she lost Trevor in Wonder Woman 1984 when she had to relinquish her wish? Did you see that scene? Did you see her try to cry?
She was calm. Did
you see her try to convey any other emotion except for confused as shit? Like when she tries to do that, it's outside of her depth. Even when you watch the Snyder cut, bro, she is the worst actress in the entire movie. Even if it's a bad WB production, other actors, Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, they found a way to make even the worst Lex Luthor casting of all time found a way to make that role believable. I never believed that Gal Gadot could whoop my ass as Wonder Woman. But I always believed Scarlett Johansson could whoop my ass. Feel free to try.
And why is that? That is direction. That is directors. Because I like Scarlett Johansson is a good actress, but I feel like the direction that they gave her for those movies is what made it better. And second, don't you know? I don't give a fuck how bad she acted. Don't you talk about that motherfucker being Lex Luthor. That was the worst casting that I've ever seen of everybody. He was terrible. He was nothing like Lex Luthor was supposed to be. Gal Gadot tried. She at least tried. But that nigga it's cool. We all felt it right. We all felt it right. He didn't try. Like him being Lex Luthor, he was
you
like.
You just said that Gal Gadot probably didn't do her research on the character. How is that trying?
Hey, the director.
Hey. What's up? She's terrible, bro. Like,
you can say she's terrible, but you're not gonna say she's as bad as whatever the fuck his face name is as Lex Luthor. That was just absolutely terrible.
He set the bar way too low.
David. I asked you to do one thing, to not bring it up, and you did it anyway. So, by the way,
bro, and how is the Amazon slogan, "We have no fear," and she's scared of every goddamn thing. She's scared of losing Trevor. She's scared of using her real powers. She's scared of Max Lord and Cheetah. Like, what's going? She went to go get the strongest armor in Amazonian history to fight Cheetah and got it destroyed instantly. Like, maybe that's WB. That's more WB than Gal Gadot.
I would say that's WB.
I get it.
Because I'm be honest. One of the things I don't like about those movies is how they downplay Wonder Woman. Because Wonder Woman, in actuality, is as strong as Superman.
Right, but when she's a female cheerleader.
Honestly, no.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be quiet.
Yes. Mute your goddamn self, goddamn it. So, fuck. He brought that shit back up. We gotta did that shit. We thought Animal Crossing was gonna get on everything.
And one more thing about fucking Wonder Woman. The next time Superman headbutts her, she better not give me that look like, oh, now you really done it, and then get her ass plowed into the ground anyway.
Yeah, and that was my problem. Like, she's not that. They made her look weak, and I feel like that's WB because she's never not weak or anything like that. Like, as much as she can fight Superman, she is like, almost just like him. It's the sun cheat code bullshit.
Yo, Gal Gadot's gonna figure out how to get on Struggle Mills. I hope she contacts us. She is gonna go off on Royal. Oh yeah, she will go off on Royal. However, on that note. Hey, I think my guests are coming on here. Hey, David Shine, Lightcrawler, and my boy Spider-Man now. And hey, honestly, everybody please share this video on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube. We're on all platforms. Listen to us on Spotify, iTunes Podcast, everything under the sun. Again, we on under the Pod Hub Network, and it's your boy Cardiac Cat, Royal, J3, and Big Just, and we out.
I got one nice thing to say about Gal Gadot.